Before you scroll away, stop right here because what you're about to witness is not just another rejected drama offer or celebrity scheduling conflict. It is the exact moment Shen Yue shocked the entertainment world by walking away from a major collaboration with Miles Wei in order to honor a deeply private pact connected to Dylan Wang. And if you stay until the very end, you're going to uncover why fans are calling this one of the most emotional sacrifices ever made behind the scenes of the drama industry. So subscribe right now and stay with every second because this story unfolds in a way that will leave you speechless long after it ends. At first, no one believed the rumors. The project itself was enormous. A high-budget romantic drama already surrounded by massive anticipation even before official casting announcements were finalized. Industry insiders described it as one of the most lucrative opportunities of the year. Big international sponsors, massive streaming platform support, luxury brand partnerships already waiting behind the scenes. And at the center of the excitement was one name everyone expected to see confirmed soon: Shen Yue. Fans were convinced the collaboration between Shen Yue and Miles Wei would dominate headlines for months. Their chemistry during previous public interactions had already created endless excitement online. Producers reportedly pushed aggressively for the pairing because they believed the combination would instantly attract millions of viewers worldwide. Everything seemed finalized. Everything seemed inevitable. Until suddenly it collapsed. Quietly. Unexpectedly. Without explanation. The first sign something was wrong appeared when insiders revealed Shen Yue had stopped responding to final production meetings. At first, producers assumed scheduling complications caused the delay. Normal industry problems. Nothing unusual. But then came the official confirmation that stunned everyone completely. Shen Yue had rejected the role entirely. No dramatic statement. No public controversy. Just a quiet refusal that immediately sent shockwaves through the entertainment world. Fans exploded with confusion online. Why would someone walk away from a project that could strengthen their career even further? The money alone was enormous. The international attention guaranteed. Nothing about the decision made sense. Unless something far more important existed behind it. And slowly whispers began spreading about a private pact connected to Dylan Wang. At first, people dismissed the rumors as fan fantasy. But the whispers grew louder each day. Crew members close to Shen Yue reportedly described her emotional struggle during the final stages of negotiation. One insider claimed she spent several nights alone reviewing the contract repeatedly before finally making her decision in tears. Another source described a late evening meeting where Shen Yue reportedly admitted she could not move forward with the collaboration because of a promise she had already made privately. That revelation changed everything, because suddenly this was no longer just about work. It became emotional, personal, something much deeper than career strategy. The internet immediately connected the rumors back to Dylan Wang. And once people began revisiting old interviews between them, the story became even more intense. Fans noticed moments where both stars hinted subtly about loyalty, trust, and protecting certain relationships privately despite industry pressure. One particular interview clip resurfaced instantly. During the interview, Dylan Wang had once joked softly that some promises matter more than opportunities. At the time, fans thought little of it. Now the clip felt completely different, almost prophetic. Meanwhile, Miles Wei reportedly remained professional throughout the situation publicly. But insiders revealed the rejection surprised him deeply because discussions between him and Shen Yue had progressed extremely far already. They had attended script readings together, discussed character development, even completed early promotional concepts behind closed doors. That was why the sudden withdrawal shocked everyone involved with production. Because Shen Yue did not simply hesitate. She completely walked away despite enormous pressure to stay. As more details emerged, the emotional intensity surrounding the story exploded further. Sources claimed Shen Yue and Dylan Wang had privately agreed long ago to avoid certain professional situations that could emotionally complicate their connection or create unnecessary public misunderstandings between them. No contracts. No public declarations. Just trust. An understanding built quietly over years of shared experiences and emotional closeness. People online debated endlessly whether such a pact was romantic or simply deeply personal friendship. But regardless of interpretation, one thing became obvious. The promise mattered enough for Shen Yue to sacrifice something enormous professionally. That realization completely changed public perception of her decision. Suddenly, people no longer viewed it as career mismanagement. They viewed it as loyalty. The kind almost non-existent inside an industry built around opportunity and ambition. Weeks later, Shen Yue finally appeared publicly during a fashion event in Beijing. Reporters immediately surrounded her with questions about the rejected collaboration. The atmosphere became tense almost instantly, cameras flashing endlessly while everyone waited for her explanation. Shen Yue stayed calm throughout the entire moment, elegant, composed, but emotionally guarded. When asked directly why she rejected such a major opportunity, she paused quietly before giving an answer that emotionally destroyed fans online within minutes. She said not every valuable thing in life can be measured through success alone. The room fell silent immediately afterward, because everyone understood exactly what she meant. That single sentence spread everywhere across social media, fans calling it one of the most emotional responses ever given during a celebrity controversy. Meanwhile, Dylan Wang remained almost completely silent publicly throughout the entire situation. No statements, no interviews addressing the rumors directly. But insiders claimed he was deeply affected emotionally after learning Shen Yue had truly rejected the project partly because of their private understanding. One source described Dylan Wang sitting alone inside a studio lounge late at night rereading articles about Shen Yue's decision while remaining unusually quiet for hours afterward. Another insider revealed he privately told close friends he never expected her to sacrifice something that important for the sake of protecting what they shared emotionally. That revelation shattered fans completely, because suddenly the story became bigger than gossip. It became about devotion, the kind rarely visible publicly anymore. The emotional climax arrived unexpectedly weeks later during an awards ceremony both stars attended separately. The atmosphere inside the venue already felt electric because everyone knew the rumors surrounding them had completely taken over entertainment headlines. When Shen Yue arrived, cameras followed her relentlessly. Questions shouted endlessly about the rejected project and her connection to Dylan Wang. She answered nothing, simply smiling softly while continuing forward calmly. Later that evening, Dylan Wang entered the same ballroom, and the atmosphere changed instantly. Fans watching online held their breath, waiting to see whether they would interact publicly at all. For most of the night, they remained apart, separated by crowded tables and endless cameras. But then came the moment no one expected. During a quiet intermission, Dylan Wang walked toward Shen Yue's table privately, while cameras remained focused elsewhere. Only a few nearby guests noticed the interaction directly. According to insiders, he quietly thanked her for keeping a promise he never thought she would actually choose over such an important career opportunity. Shen Yue reportedly smiled softly before answering something that emotionally destroyed fans once details leaked later online. She told him that some people are worth protecting even when no one else understands why. That sentence became the emotional center of the entire story, because it revealed something much deeper than romance rumors or celebrity headlines. It revealed emotional loyalty powerful enough to influence life-changing professional decisions. The aftermath changed public perception of Shen Yue completely. People admired her differently now, not just as an actress, but as someone willing to choose personal integrity over public ambition. Meanwhile, Miles Wei eventually moved forward with another co-star for the project. But fans continued discussing what could have been for months afterward. Some believed Shen Yue made the wrong professional choice. Others argued her decision proved rare emotional maturity inside an industry obsessed with career advancement above everything else. But regardless of opinion, everyone agreed on one thing. What existed between Shen Yue and Dylan Wang was no longer something easily dismissed as ordinary friendship. Too much emotion surrounded it now. Too much sacrifice. Too much loyalty hidden quietly beneath public silence. Months later, fans still revisit old clips between them, searching for hidden signs of the private pact that changed everything. Every smile feels different now. Every protective glance carries deeper meaning. Because once people know the truth behind a sacrifice, they begin seeing old moments through completely different eyes. And that is why this story became unforgettable. Not because of scandal, not because of controversy, but because someone walked away from enormous success simply to protect a private promise made to someone they deeply valued emotionally. And now the only question that remains is this. In a world where most people chase opportunity, no matter the emotional cost, how rare is the kind of loyalty strong enough to sacrifice success for the sake of protecting a connection that truly matters? If this story touched your heart and you want more emotional drama stories like this, make sure you subscribe, like this video, and share it with someone who understands that sometimes the strongest love stories are not the loud ones. They're the quiet promises people keep even when the entire world offers them reasons to break them.